Hello everyone, it's GigaBeef here, and today we're going to be having a little bit of fun with the lowest recoil build for the AKMN. I sort of teased this weapon in the last video that I did, but basically you can get the AKMN down to 37 recoil, 7 points lower than the min recoil AKM with 44 because of this beauty here. So prepare to embark with me on a journey to create one of the most awful looking guns in Escape from Tarkov. Some time back, many scopes in EFT had recoil reducing bonus stats. This even extended to certain drum mags like the 9x19 50 rounder, which could decrease recoil on the Glock 18C prior to the Vector being released. Almost all of these bonuses have since been removed, except for one, the NSPU Night Vision scope. This is an old AK scope designed to fit onto dovetail rails, and as such is only compatible with those types of weapons, namely the AKMN in this case and not the AKM. Whether an oversight or something else, this scope has managed to keep its 5% recoil reduction bonus stat, which is way better than anything else we can do in this area of the weapon if looking at the numbers for recoil alone, so we'll add this first before anything else. Unfortunately, none of the railed covers like the Bastion with further recoil bonuses fit once this is attached, so we have to go for something normal. After this, we follow the min recoil build pattern for AKM style weapons. With the AKMN, unlike the AKM, there isn't a cheap way to acquire it using cans of beef stew, so you just have to cough up the 48k from Prapor 3 to buy one most of the time, or a stripped version from Mechanic 3 for 38k. These are pretty close in cost overall because you can sell all the bits that you get with the Prapor one back to the traders. That said, on the stock, we add the ME4 adapter with 2% recoil reduction, the Mesa Crosshair buffer tube with 5% recoil reduction, and on top of that, the PRS Gen 3 with 34% reduction. This combo is one of the lowest achievable recoils for stock mods in the whole game, removing 41% altogether. As for handguards, we add the best in slot Troy full length handguard with a 4.5% recoil bonus, but we have to use the Troy QARS 4.2 inch rail, which is a Mechanic 4 unlock and are quite rare. They're either not buyable on the flea at all or extremely expensive, and usually it's the reason why it's hard to use this handguard with a foregrip before level 40. As usual, afterwards we'll add the RK2 foregrip, which is the best in slot for recoil, specifically at 4%. Then we take advantage of the new 308 AK adapter, which has a 1% reduction by itself, to attach the Knight's Armament QDC brake kit and the PRS suppressor, which is best in slot this patch, with -13 and -12 recoil. Together, these provide 26% reduction in recoil as well. In total, this comes to a staggering 80.5% recoil reduction on the weapon's base recoil of 188, which gets us to 36.66, and Tarkov rounds to the nearest number in the preset builder, which is 37. From here, even if we try to use the best attachments elsewhere for Ergo, we only get to +10 overall, and that's with no mag, with the iCup, the Meta pistol grip, and the knurled charging handle. So we may as well just go crazy and use the fact that we're up against 0 Ergo already to forgo these parts. Today we're going to use a regular pistol grip, no scope iCup, and no charging handle either. Instead, we'll go all in on 0 Ergo with a Malott 75 round drum mag, which comes with a lovely -26, but we're basically at 0 anyway, so we can kind of attach it for free, and they're really cheap on the flea market. This nearly completes our build, but now we just have to figure out how we're actually going to fire the thing. Adding a laser of some kind is usually a good start, so we can either use one of the tactical devices on the front of the handguard or attack the 3.2 inch QARS rail somewhere else to use the rest of the laser combos. These will also decrease the point fire spread, which is something we probably don't really need with this weapon, but we may as well. However, what happens if we want to hit someone outside of 5 meters? Well, the sneaky trick here is that we bypass the NSPU scope with the NC Star MPR45 backup mount, and onto this add a reflex of your choice. Naturally, I'm going to be picking the Delta Point as my personal favourite. The overall build creates a weapon that is 3x6 in the inventory, which is quite a sight to behold and is in total actually really quite expensive. The only piece that I can't buy efficiently from the traders at the moment is the Mesa Tactical, because you have to finish the quest Terror Group Employee. Even if I had this unlocked, it would be around 325k to put together. But we're not done yet. To complete this unholy abomination, we'll be using 7.62 US rounds, which are in vogue at the moment. I did a video on this round recently, and the exact effect upon the stats is not properly testable, but with the theory that I have, I would estimate it to be about 20 recoil overall, which is super small. It really doesn't feel like 7 recoil, but go and watch that video if you're interested in seeing why I came to this tentative conclusion. Checking it out in the range, it performs as follows. Firstly, using no manual control at all, and secondly trying to control the recoil in full auto. Either way, this overall build is an absolute laser beam for this caliber. Cost effective and meta to use in raid? Absolutely not, it's a total dog of a gun. But surprisingly, a lot of fun to put together in my opinion. There's also nothing quite like the thought of someone's face after finding it on your body thinking, what in the world was this guy thinking putting that together? All in all, with the ammo included, the gun weighs a staggering 9.1 kilos and swings like crazy when you try to use the canted red dot even, so really it's best used in point fire where it's super accurate to be fair. However, I don't really see this changing the meta anytime soon. Too bad. You know what, let's just go the other way. Woo! Alright, let's get closer into here for a sec. Let's go and heal ourselves. I don't know, I wonder how much it actually helps having that scope, because it's 5%, which is pretty good. You can't really get 5% anywhere else. You end up, I think, with 44 is the min recoil otherwise. He's down there.
Oh man.
Hello.
Hello. We don't need to fight.
Okay.
Then.
Don't come near me then. I will kill you if you come up here.
No. I will kill you.
Don't come up here then.
No, I don't want.
Oh, this guy was a PMC. Who else did we kill?
Please, sir.
What do you want?
I want to be free.
You want to be free? Well, don't come upstairs. Just stay downstairs. I won't come hunt you, but just stay downstairs. I don't trust this guy at all. We don't know. Who's this? Another PMC. Interesting. Okay. Who's this guy? This is a PMC as well. Wow. Scav's cracked. Alright, let's go. With my one mag, this is kind of dumb. Okay. Nice. We're getting the XP. And when we killed these two guys here. And we actually killed a bear there. That was a really weird raid. As usual, if you learned something, please consider dropping a like and a comment. To see when I'm streaming, you can follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Check out our ScavTalk podcast in the links below. And with all that said, I'll see you next time. And as always, have fun in your raids.